Hey everyone, so today's video is gonna be a bunch of products that I need to use more or products that I have neglected. Now, with a bigger makeup collection, obviously some products are bound to kind of get lost in all of it, and I find that the reason I started my YouTube channel was to get more use out of my collection and make sure I was rotating through things and using what I actually have in my collection. So these are some of the products that I definitely need to use more because I do really love them, but I just haven't gotten as much use out of them as I would have liked. And we do have a mixture of drugstore, mostly drugstore, some more expensive products as well though, but there is a mixture of a lot of different products in here, and I do have 12 products to talk about, so let's just go ahead and get started. So the first one is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer, and this is a product that I have talked about a little bit on my channel, and I have mentioned in some favorites videos here and there, but I do really love this tinted moisturizer, and it's pretty much exactly what I look for in like a base product. I like a little bit more of a dewy foundation that has light to medium coverage, and this is pretty much exactly what this is. And I like that it has hyaluronic acid in here as well to include those skincare benefits, but I used this a lot when I first got it, but I haven't used it very much recently, so this is another one I definitely have to pull out a lot more and use. The next product is another one from ColourPop. This is one of their Super Shock Cheeks in the shade Lunch Money, and this one, again, I used a lot when I first bought it, but recently I just haven't used it at all. So you can see it does have some good usage on it, but this is one that I haven't used in a very long time, and I definitely need to pull it out because it is a really beautiful everyday highlight. So I find that I just don't reach for my cream products as much. I just find that it's easier just to reach for powder products, and I tend not to think about these as much. So this is one that has definitely been neglected. And then I have a couple of blushes here as well from Flower Beauty. These are their flower pots. I have the shade Sweet Pea, which is a little bit more of a pink shade, and these are a really beautiful matte formula, and I think part of the reason I haven't reached for these is because I definitely like a more glowy look. But I have been layering blushes on top of each other, so like I'll put down a matte blush first and then layer over top a more glowy blush to get that glowy effect. So I definitely should pull these out and use them some more. The other shade I have is Peach Primrose, which is more of a peachy orange color, and I find that this is also a really unique shade in my collection. I don't really have anything like this, so this is another one that I definitely have to pull out and use more. And I do really love a lot of the Flower Beauty products, and I would be interested in trying more out from them. But yeah, these have definitely been neglected in my collection. Now we have another sort of like whole category that has been neglected, which is really sad. But these are my like single blush, bronzer, and highlights. And as you can see, it doesn't look like they have been neglected, but these two were in a project pan, so that's really the only reason I have pan on them. But these two I did get a lot of use out of even like before I had hit pan on them. So if you take out these two, really I'm talking about everything else, but I tend not to reach into these palettes. They're kind of like face palettes where I just tend to grab single products, like a single blush or a single highlighter, instead of a whole face palette to use for my face. And I think I have 2 palettes filled with singles like this, so I definitely need to reach into these more. These like top 3 shades are barely touched, but these are some of my favorite formulas. I do love the ColourPop cheek products, and specifically this bronzer and highlight I really love. If you're wondering, the highlighter is in the shade Here Kitty Kitty, and the bronzer is in the shade Private Party. So these are 2 that I would definitely recommend if you're looking for some more good cheek products, and they're also really inexpensive, but they're really good quality. So yeah, this is definitely something I need to reach for some more. Next, we have a few lip products. So the first one is from Milani. Milani is another one of my favorite drugstore brands. This is the Color Statement lip liner in the shade Spice. And this is just a really pretty, more like warm, everyday color. And this is a beautiful lip liner, and I definitely have to use it more often. I find that I kind of neglect my lip liners because I have a lip liner going in a Project Pan, so I tend to only use that one or just focus on the ones that are in Project Pans. So I definitely need to reach for my other lip liners a lot more, and specifically this one is really beautiful and I definitely need to use it a lot more. I love that warm kind of lip look. And then we have a few lipsticks. So the first one is from Makeup Revolution. This is in the shade Chauffeur, and this is like my perfect nude color. It's almost like a My Lips but better color, and it really is the perfect nude for me. So I definitely have to reach for this some more. I have barely used it. So again, I tend to use stuff that is only in projects. That's why I end up kind of neglecting everything else in my collection. But I also do things like project 10 uses and shop my stash to make sure I'm rotating through the products in my collection. But lip products is the one category where I tend to go overboard. I do have a ton of lip products specifically, so I find that a lot of my lip products I do neglect, and I definitely specifically need to get some more use out of this one because it is a really beautiful everyday shade. And then I have another lipstick from ColourPop. This is in the shade Hey Mr. DJ, and this is one of those, it's a little bit more bright than I would normally go for, but it is a really beautiful color. This would be really pretty like in the springtime. But this is one of their Velvet Blur formulas, and this is probably my favorite lipstick formula from ColourPop. So I definitely have to reach for this some more, and this is a little bit out of my comfort zone. So that is another reason why it is less used in my collection, but I think it is a beautiful, more bright shade and it's different for me, so I definitely should reach for this shade a lot more. And another one is one of my favorite everyday lip products. This is the Catrice Cream Lip Artist. I can't even see what shade it is because the packaging is pretty much all worn off, but this is the perfect everyday shade. It's one of those kind of sheer glossy formulas. I did build it up a little bit there, but it's just the perfect everyday nude shade, and it's super comfortable on the lips. I find it to be really hydrating, so I do really love this, and I definitely need to get more use out of it. Also, because we're wearing masks these days and I'm not really even going anywhere these days, so I find that a lot of my lip products I haven't been using as much, and I haven't been rotating through them as much because I do wear lip products mostly when I'm filming videos, not so much every day, and I'm really just staying at home every day, so I'm not really gonna apply a full face of makeup and especially lipstick just to stay at home or to go out and wear a mask. So that is also part of the reason why a lot of my collection has been neglected, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. But next we have a couple eye products, and eye products are one of the things that we actually can wear because people do see our eyes even when we have masks on. So the first one is a Natasha Denona product. This is the Chroma Crystal Top Coat. Mine is in the shade Nude, and I was debating buying this, but the only reason I got it is because it's on sale, or it was on sale. It was like 50% off, I believe, and I believe these are normally $28, so I probably paid like about $14 for it, but honestly, I don't think this is worth the price, but I have it in my collection, and it is a more pricey product, so I definitely need to get more use out of this. And I find that it's almost drying out, and I got this probably maybe a year ago, so it's not that old, and I find that it is already like pretty dry. I did swatch it on my hand right there, but this is the perfect everyday lid topper type of shade. So if you just want a really sheer wash of glitter all over your lids, which is the kind of look I really love for everyday and my favorite kind of shadows, so I definitely need to get more use out of this, and I need to pull it out a lot more. I find that I just reach for my ColourPop Super Shock shadows over this, honestly, because like I said, this is kind of drying out, and I mean, it is a really beautiful shade and it just gives that wash of glitter, but yeah, I just need to reach for this more often, specifically because it is so expensive. And then I also have another product from Natasha Denona. This is one of her little 5-pan palettes, and I did get this the same time I would have got that single shadow. So again, these are $25, and which I find that is a pretty good deal, especially for Natasha Denona. These are pretty small pans, but again, you never really go through a whole eyeshadow palette unless this is like the only eyeshadow palette you have in your collection. But this is a really beautiful everyday palette. I feel like I'm saying that with all of these, and I haven't been wearing my everyday products because again, coronavirus. So this is a beautiful palette. You can see I've barely even dipped into it, but I definitely need to pull this out and reach for it more often, especially because it's more on the high end side. So yeah, and it definitely is really beautiful, and these shadows are really beautiful as well. I have honestly probably only used this a couple times, which is really sad. Then I just have a couple more eyeshadow palettes to talk about. Another one is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions palette, and this is a really beautiful warm toned palette, and I'm surprised I haven't gotten much use out of it because I do love warm tones on my blue eyes. So I definitely have to get more use out of this, especially for the fall time. I feel like this is a perfect palette. So in the coming months, I will definitely be getting more use out of this. But again, I've barely even dipped into this. I maybe worn it like once, but it is a really beautiful color story, and I find that you have everything in here to complete a whole look. And then the last eyeshadow palette and the last product I have to talk about is the ColourPop Dream Street, and this was their collaboration with Kathleen Lights. So this is a really beautiful palette. I find that it's a more unique color story. It has like this pop of corally red here, and it also has these blue tones which kind of remind me of the Natasha Denona gold palette, but again, it's not really a gold color story, just those blues. And you have these really pretty neutrals, and some of these metallic shades are really unique as well. And I bought this mainly to support Kathleen Lights, but I really haven't dipped into it at all, and I definitely need to because it is a beautiful palette, and you can get some really easy everyday looks out of this, but you can also play with a lot of colors. So this is one that I definitely have to pull out and use a lot more. So that is it for all of the products in my collection that I need to use more, and I will definitely make an effort to use some of these and pull them into projects and things like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments some of the makeup products that you have kind of neglected in your collection and you want to start using more. But I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I do post new videos 3 to 4 times a week, so if you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified every time I post. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.